Happy Wednesday. It is Halloween update day. And of course, I am immediately getting started with this. So we had a couple things come back and we've got some new spooky items and I'm very excited about this. So first and foremost, I would like to talk about the 3 new coat variations for 3 different breeds that we got, just like last year, where they did some spooky coat designs. All of these horses will be available year-round. So after the event, and currently speaking, they're all already placed where they belong. So we have a Frisian sport horse who you'll find in the medieval arena. We have a Jorvik Wild, which is actually the one that I'm leaning towards. So we may go check it out. And it is in Redwood. And finally, we have the Criollo. And of course, it is on South Hoof. But we didn't just get the new coat variations. We got a couple new outfits. Of course, we got 3 more pages to the spell book. The Witch's Gambit has returned, which in my opinion is definitely way more intense than getting chased by Galloper Thompson, but personal preference. And then there are new quests or returning quests, and I'm very excited to check those out. First and foremost, I think we should start out by checking out the spell book. So, if we head over to the spell book, as you can see, we finished the first 6 items. The last time we were together, we made the gloves, the sandals, and the jumping saddle. So, we have the rope halter, the saddle pad, and the leg wraps to make today. Alright, so, when summer days lie warm and upon this land you step, this is where a page can be found where adventure was prepped. So I'm pretty sure I already know where this page is. I actually think I saw it earlier when I was running around with one of my friends. So I didn't pick it up just so we could go get it together so you guys can see where it is. Next, for the saddle pad, turn a hill with fearsome scarecrows and dreadful witches. Going left will do you right. Find the page before you soil your britches. So obviously, this is very obvious on where it is. This is clearly Scarecrow Hill. This first one, I'm pretty sure, is the campground that new players spawn in Moorland when they first start the game. If you are a returning player like myself, you did not initially have these quests. Then finally, for the leg wraps, Forest Witch leg wraps. Beyond counties of harvest and cities standing tall among these crowds, gallopers made his first call. So I'm pretty sure this one is in Jarlaheim, because we know, if you played the quest, that Jarlaheim is where Galloper's story really took place. So let's go start by locating our first page. In my endeavor to Moorland, look who I found. I found a rune. Oh.
I know why. My horse.
Horse is being special. Alright. So it might be hard to see because I am using Reshade preset. I love this preset. It makes everything look all fall-like. So, if you head over to the Moorland camp, I'll turn my Reshade off long enough for you guys to see this. Right at the campfire where the new quests start, you have page number 1.
Yippee!
Now that we have located page number 1, the next one, as I mentioned earlier, will take us to Scarecrow Hill. However, there's a special way you gotta get to it. So, page 2 brings us back to the keep. Now, you need to do the Scarecrow Hill race. However, Rune and I learned the hard way, don't make a group. You'll brick your game and have to relaunch. So, when you get into the Scarecrow Hill race, go through the first 2 checkpoints, then run and click the page to the left. And make sure you click it, because you will fail this race, because you're not going to go anywhere near the race. But failing is okay, because it'll just take you back to the keep.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we run into Oh, of course, they have to give me a shiny to pick up. Okay.
Oh.
We can see
Hey, back.
there is my page.
One game restart later, and we have the page.
Yeah, both of us had to relaunch our game. We both broke it. All right.
Yeah, I don't think you can make it back to the checkpoint, even with a max score.
No, I don't think so. All right, we have returned to the keep, and Rune is standing on my head. Okay. Now, finally, page 3 is going to take us to Jarlaheim. One Jarlaheim trailer gallivanting later, and we are now here. Now it's time to go get the page. Now, Rune and I both went peeking to find these pages before I started recording. So the page number 3 is up here in the tower. Alright, I think it's time to go do some spell crafting. And lucky for us, there's a portal in Jarlaheim.
The most convenient portal.
Oh, I know. It is the most convenient portal. Although everything is really blurred out because of my reshade.
But the little more blurred. Who needs to see it?
And portal. Now I can turn off my reshade now that we're in the keep. Okay. Time to cast the Witchcraft. Okay, what do we need? For the rope halter, Serene Potion, Rubia, and Ghost Goo. Happen to have all of that, so we'll start there. Now, unfortunately, the horse I'm riding will not be able to show you this outfit, the outfit pieces. However, Rune's horse can actually wear this, so if Rune wants to model, Rune can model. Alright, for the saddle pad, Stringy Potion, Fragrant Potion, and Spider's Egg. Now, I have to actually brew something. What did they say it was? Fragrant. I think that's the one I didn't have. Fragrant Potion. Yep. And cast the spell. We have gotten the Forest Witch saddle pad. And finally, the last thing will be the leg wraps, which you need energetic potion, you need potent potion, and then ash. Ah! I have to go get a shard out of my backpack. I forgot I cleared out my inventory. We don't talk about the state of my closet, guys. It's something else.
We will rename her closet Bruno.
Yeah, sure.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay, I think the potent potion was the one I didn't have, but I want to check so I don't brew something wrong. Yep, it's potent potion. So, bee balm, horsehair, brew. Potent potion obtained. Doo. Now we can get some leg wraps. Alright. Now all that's left to create, and they will come out for week 4 of the Halloween event, which will be last week, is the saddlebag and Stelina the cat. I want the cat.
Dude, I want.
Alright.
It might be pulling the saddle out of my closet.
Ooh, do we get a full fit?
Basically.
Yay.
It's only the saddle pad that we don't have. So. Allow me to just...
So this is the full fit so far for the witch. All we're missing is the saddlebag and the pet. But I have to admit, this is really cute.
It
also,
is really cute.
Can we take a minute and just look at this cute plushie? It's Galloper Thompson's horse on one of the pony plushies. Turns out that is a reward for finishing Linda's quest. I will most definitely be playing it, not in this video. Is this one repetitive, or is this the new one?
I think this is a new one, because I didn't recognize. There was a lot of, like, memory flashes. Like, actually collecting soul shards.
Okay, so then this is a new one. I might have to drop in those quests as part of this video, since this video is going to be pretty short. But this is cute. It also looks really nice on 𝒍𝒍. I have actually been doing my part and doing my champs. So as of today, I have finally obtained the coffin ribbon from the championship ranks. Now, all I'm missing is the fangs and the 𝒍𝒍 ribbon, which I will get.
Yeah.
I just have to do some more
wearing
champ grinding.
one of the new outfits that's been added.
Yes, that's me.
One of two.
Let me meander over. And it is...
In the shop, they've added 2 new outfits. I am wearing one of them.
So, Rune is wearing the Undead Dream set, which, it's a Western set. It's very fitting that Rune's wearing it. However, I see purple.
The purple
Ninth...
set is so...
Ooh, 9th life set.
So pretty.
Pause for shopping spree.
Be a half hour ago. Dude, I realized.
Alright, one mini shopping spree later, I just spent like 3,000 star coins.
Yeah.
There are, in
the shop
fact...
is back.
Ah, yes. This is the original vintage treasures shop, which has all the older sets.
All the previous year stuff that isn't in the other vintage shop.
Actually, it has some of the vintage stuff in it.
Well, yeah. It only has, like, I think the last 2 years in that other one.
Yeah, I think so.
The last 2, maybe 3 years. This one has, like, all of the actually old sets.
So, as you can tell, I never bought the Harlequin set. I'm not a fan of the Harlequin set, so it will never join my stable.
Yeah, better rainbow stuff.
Yes. The Pride event gives way better rainbow stuff. Although, there was stuff I did not get from the Phantom Fae. I think I'm gonna grab another. No, my backpack's full. Oh, you know what?
Right.
Cheat the system. I'll put the tailbow on. So I can buy this. Alright, I will need to clear out my inventory later.
I will finally actually buy the Kakita pig.
Ooh.
I don't have that.
Rune is going on a pony shopping spree. Speaking of pony shopping sprees, there are 3 new coat variations that I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to take you to go take a peeky peek at them. Recording now. Rune and I have made it to the medieval arena, where all the dragon ponenes hang out, and the dragon pets. However, what we're most interested in today is this Frisian sport horse. So it has the same giraffe-like dapples. And then, of course, it is on the Frisian model, so it has all the same Frisian animations. It's got a very much like skeleton painted bald face.
I might actually get this one.
Oh, Rune might buy a horse. However,
I have a soft spot for the bald face.
I'm just now noticing, while looking at it, the stripes down its back look like stitches.
It really does.
Now, the next pony is at South Hoof, where all the Criollos are. All right. So we have this one. So this is the new one. It reminds me a little bit of the Morgan that we have. It's the same color, but it's a badger face, actually. We don't have very many horses with badger faces. It's also, I want to say a Rabicano because of the stripes around the belly. So where the normal Jorvik Wilds are for sale, we have a new one. I have to admit, this one's my favorite. Oh, it even looks pretty with my reshade preset.
You might buy it.
Yeah.
I am buying it.
Ah, you convinced me I'm buying it. Okay, I want to check out the manes on it first. Because there's several different ones. Do I want this the long mane? Oh, the fluffy roached mane is cute. We're gonna ride it. Guys, I did not think I was gonna be buying a horse in this video. I bought a pony.
My fault.
Out of all the coats, this was definitely the one I really liked. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is.
Rune did inform me that, in fact, we do have Scott Buttergood, who is back with his monster hunting, and he's looking for a werewolf on the Haunted Trail Ride. Now, I don't think I'm going to show the quests in this video. I think I'm going to save them for my next one, and I'll just focus solely on Halloween quests. Rune and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!